Thank you for bearing with me. I was maybe about 60 seconds behind. Whoa! I hope everybody is doing great. I'm gonna give about 2 more minutes to see if we can get some people in. I'm hoping the backyard gardener shows up so I can show her that I'm drinking my smoothie this morning. I just made it. Um, so I'm gonna give y'all just a bit to come on in. Man, from Zero to Homestead, hey, you got the reminder set. Good. I'm so excited. Let me see if I can fix this so I can make sure I'm seeing everybody come in. From Zero to Homestead, I attended your live yesterday. Thank you for your comments and your tips. Everything went well in your live, I'm assuming. How did you feel about it? Trying to get those hours up? Yep. I am trying to be more engaged in lives because what I found out was that, I mean, like, really, there are people there to help you. And man, I need all the help I can get. Okay. I'm a beginner gardener. And so I'm just trying to learn. And even if I wasn't a beginner gardener, I really feel like you should be there. I mean, people really do support you. And so I'm excited to be a part of live streams when I can. And I met some new people yesterday. R5 Adventures, Bass and Baits, no, Bass and Buckets, no. Uh, Man, I'll post his. I'll try to remember to post his page in the description. But I met him, a young guy that fishes, loves to fish, and I watched this one video where he caught a catfish, or his friend did, and it was just the way it happened. I think it was a perch that jumped up and got the bait, but then the catfish came behind the perch and like swallowed it up. It was, and you can't really see it on the video. I don't think. I rewound it a few times to see if I could see it. The catfish was actually black. And I have fished for a long time, many years, and I've never seen a black catfish. So that was one thing. But yeah, you can't really see the catfish catch the perch that caught the bait. It was quite interesting, but he lost his mind, and there he was like, "Oh, I got it on camera! I got it on camera!" And he was so excited. And it's just, you can feel the excitement through the video. So yeah, I'll post his name, a channel in the description if I can remember to do that. I need to make a note, and then you all can check him out too. Hi, Mama Tried Homestead. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to work on getting these lives going. I think I'm going to commit to at least once a week to do a live stream. And I want to possibly, I don't know. Of course, we're going to talk about gardening, but I'd like to talk about other things as well. But mainly, we will talk about gardening because, again, the season is not over. And fall is approaching, and a lot of folks are not even thinking about a fall garden. The time is here to start thinking about it. And so and some people have never fall garden. They only garden for the summer season, or spring and summer, and they're done. And it is quite a task to get through the summer, and then and with the heat and everything, you're just, you want to just stop, okay, and not do a fall garden. But there is plenty of time to get started for that fall garden. So if you haven't thought about it, haven't started, yeah, your time is approaching to do that for most people. I don't think I know of any zones right now that are starting that I've heard of. Maybe but it's definitely time to start thinking about what plants you want to grow, what crops you want to grow, what seeds you need to get if you are out of seeds, and that kind of thing. So for the next couple of live streams, I will continue to mention fall garden and maybe share some of my fall garden ideas. You love fall gardening, Mama Tried Homestead? Yes, last year it was my first time fall gardening, and I really liked it. I mean, pretty much anything that you grow in the spring, you can grow in the fall. So, it's pretty, you don't have to think too hard. If you start in the spring, then you have some ideas about what you can grow. And then even in the winter, you can grow. If you have a structure to support that, to help protect your crops from frost, and from the cold, frigid temperatures, depending on what zone you're in, you can even, um, you know, have a garden in the wintertime. It's pretty cool. Um, yes, it is hot. Mama tried homestead. It is so hot. I just don't even know. Um, I don't know what to do. The humidity. It was. I think the temperature was 89 degrees, 90 90 degrees a couple of days ago, and the humidity was 57%. Today, I think the forecast says 89, but the humidity is 67%. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you're coming into the live, welcome. And go ahead and hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate that. You might not like it right away, but you can take it away if you want to by the end of the live. But that really does help me out. Thank you so much for doing that. Just smash that like button, and tell me where you're from. Where are you? What are you doing right now in your garden? Maybe what are you doing right now? Okay. Mama Tried Homestead says she's in the southeast Georgia, and the heat and humidity is no joke. And I believe you. I totally believe you. Um, yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Mm, what I grow? Hey, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. If you're coming in, please hit that like button for me, and tell me where you are from. You're from the Netherlands. Really? Oh, that is so cool. I love this. It's so cool to be able to chat with people all over the world. That is so cool. Welcome. Um, let us know. We're talking about fall gardens. So if you are planning on growing food in the fall, what time is it there in the Netherlands? What's number 4 mean? What I grow? Number 4. 1700. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, the thumbnail image that you all saw on my live was the picture of the caterpillar that I had in my three. I had 3 butterfly caterpillars in my garden on the deal, and I went out this morning. They're not there. This is day 3, and they're not there. So, not really sure what happened. I hope they didn't get eaten by birds. I don't see any. I didn't see any chrysalis on the plant. None of that. I looked on. There's some holy basil and a tomato plant and a marigold right next to that deal. There's some pole beans. Um, didn't see the caterpillars on those plants. Maybe they're hiding somewhere. I hope they're hiding. I hope they didn't just die or get, because they were eaten. I mean, I'm gonna try to post a video or maybe a picture of the deal because they chomped it down a bit. In just 3 days, they were working on it. So I hope they didn't get eaten by birds, because I do have birds that perch on that fence in the backyard that are consistently there. So I'm hoping that didn't happen. I don't know. They are Kentucky pole beans. Mama tried Kentucky pole beans, not doing so well. made a trellis out of twine and just kind of wrapped it up and down using the fence at the top. And I have a container. I'm growing them in containers. And then the Japanese beetles came along and yeah, did what they do. Um, but they're not. I had a few beans on there, but they did not look good. I didn't pick them. I left them. They just did not look good. They were ugly. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the Kentucky pole beans. Any ideas about or tips for growing beans of any sort, like fertilizing them? Do they grow best in the ground? Because I am a container gardener as well. This year has been the first time that I've grown in my native soil. I had a raised bed up until then and a bunch of containers. So, yeah, just some ideas about that. You're growing them too? Okay, they're doing okay. I prefer the rattlesnake pole beans. Okay. Okay. I don't prefer anything with the name snake in it. Um, I just yeah. I don't even like saying that word. I don't like reading the word. I don't like seeing that word. Um, anything that looks like that word, I just I can't handle it. I have to that's what I do. Okay. When I'm out in the garden, I laid wood chips in my backyard and they were freshly cut wood chip. I mean, I saw a tree service truck. They came and dumped it. I mean, freshly cut. And so I have long limbs still, in that mix of, in that mix of wood chips. So I have to double take sometimes when I'm walking around in the garden, like, what is that? And it's just a wood chip. It's just a limb. What's up, Yay! Backyard gardening is in the house. What's up? I'm so glad you're here. I'm doing great. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. So you have a snake phobia too, Mama tried? Yes. But I swear they are the best tasting and growing green bean. I don't know. You got me thinking about it. I might have to check them out. I don't know. I got some asparagus beans. I think I planted those this year. I'm not sure, but those are supposed to get like those yard long beans. Like they're all basically yard long beans. Um, because they get so long. So I'm gonna try those. I'm gonna try to grow those. Um, so I think I planted some. I did plant some yellow Cherokee beans. Never had anything. I've never had a bean that hasn't been green. So all these different varieties and different colors, they are beautiful. I had my first red burgundy beans. My husband cooked it up. He put and this might sound a little odd, but it worked. I don't know how he made it work, but he did. And if y'all have not already, I mentioned my husband several times in my live streams, definitely in my videos, and I post on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, store_give_love, and he has an Instagram page, and he's going to start posting and being more consistent. Because I told him, like, baby, we need to, what you do is amazing and beautiful food art. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous. At times, I mean, most of the time. But his Instagram is beardedbelly_eats. Beardedbelly_eats. But anyway, he put so first off, the red burgundy beans turn green when they are cooked. But he put it in a aluminum foil full of cabbage, onions. I mean, to put a whole green onion in there, the greens and the bulb. Just put the whole thing in there. Those red burgundy beans, and seasoned it up the way he did and put it on the grill, and it was delicious. Yeah, I don't know how he made beans work together with cabbage and onion, and this is stuff that he does. This is why I'm struggling. with this right here and this down here. Okay. And why I have to have these right here. Okay, because yeah, it's not all his fault. But when I met him and we got real good and comfortable, in our relationship and started getting that relationship weight, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. And then, what has been 2004 is when I met him. So 15 years. Yeah, it starts to take a toll on you, but it's delicious food. And we are learning to cook more healthy and eat healthier. That's been something that we want it to be a lifestyle change, not just a diet. This is not, I can't be bound to a diet. It just doesn't, like, it's a quick fix and then I'm done, because the way I work, just the way I work, my mindset is, okay, get through this, but then I'm done and I can go back to what I want to do. And sometimes we do that anyway when we're trying to do better with our food choices and things. So I can do that all by myself. That's why I don't need to do a diet. I need to work on lifestyle changes. So over the years, we have done that and have gotten better. And I told you all that he is not a chef, by the way. He is not a chef. He's my chef. But he's not a chef. Him and his brother are thinking about a business together, and they should, because they're amazing. His whole family, my in-laws are the bomb, y'all. Okay, for all kinds of different reasons, but his mom can throw down. Okay, she is amazing cook. And baker. She bakes sourdough breads and desserts and all this stuff. I mean, they really just need to stop playing and get themselves together. So that's what they're trying to do. But check them out on Instagram, bearded belly underscore eats. And let's see, let me get back to y'all were talking to me. Um, what's that smoothie, backyard gardening? It is a green smoothie. Hold on just a second. I'll show you the book that I use. Hold on. This is the book. It's called the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse, and the author is JJ Smith. And it is a cleanse that she guides you through for 10 days. But then after that, again, because I don't do diets, there are the goal is that you are changing not just your mindset, but that you're cleansing your palate. And so and wanting to, you literally start craving healthier foods after 10 days. It's not an easy cleanse to do, but it is worth it. It is worth it. And I have lost up to 12 pounds in 10 days doing this. Now the question is, why do I not continue to do it? Right? What is it that um this and doing what I want to do and making myself feel like I can do that, wear my big pants. Okay. It's not this, it's me. Okay. So, I mean, you really do have to make a conscious decision every day, every single day, every single minute to do better, to be better. And you're going to have those times where you don't do well. Okay. But I'm trying to at least work out 3 days a week, because that's just pretty much all I can do. My body is adjusting to workouts. It adjusts to getting up out of the bed every morning. So I'm not a workout person that can do it for 3 days, take a break, finish it, finish out the week every day exercising intensely. By intense, I mean anything from 30 minutes on. Like, I really can't, my body just can't do it. I have a really um bad back and hips. I have sciatica. I have a knee problem that definitely got better when I was losing the weight. My knee did. But yeah, just all kinds of things. So thank you so much, Backyard Gardening, for checking in with us. Yeah, I'll share the recipe. And what's up, Diva? I was waiting on you, Diva. I was waiting on you. Welcome to the live. We're just talking about I was talking about several things, but fall gardening. Then we kind of went into talking about my husband and cooking, and then we talked about my weight and drinking green smoothies. And so that's kind of where we were. All right. See you later. Backyard gardening. Um, fooling with foolishness. Don't we do that? We do it. Yep. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this to you, Diva, if you don't mind. Give you that blue ranch. Um, Diva, tell us again where you are from, what zone you are in, just for everyone else in the chat, please. And thank you. If you're coming into the live, welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you don't mind hitting that like button for me, that would be great. And then announce who you are and where you are in the country. That would be amazing. Let me see if I can move this over just a bit because I'm losing my toolbar here. So I can scroll up and down. Okay. Um DB, you funny. Okay, so you in Dallas, Texas, zone 8. Okay, great. Oh, what up, girl? Are you leaving? Oh, no, you were saying back to BG. Okay, backyard gardening. Okay. But yeah, so I was telling everybody this is the book that I first purchased when I was doing the green smoothies. It says that you can lose up to 15 pounds. I don't know if y'all can see that in 10 days, but the most I've lost is 12. And it really does depend on your body type and everything. I don't do diets. I do life changes. So, this is really, it helps to reset your palate. And a lot of people feel like they can't do green smoothies because it's green and it looks crazy, but this tastes I mean, really, if you can just get over the color. Some people have texture issues. My smoothies are really, really smooth most of the time. I don't like I have a hard time though if there are berries in it with a lot of seeds. That kind of messes with me a little bit, that texture issue, but overall they still taste delicious. um, a kale is another thing, but I can get it down. I can get it down. I'm not like cringing, trying to get it down. But kale has a different taste. So, and also in the back, there are smoothie recipes, and there are also recipes for cooking meals, healthy, clean meals. So yeah, it's a pretty good investment. Doesn't cost much, about $15, I think, to purchase the book. And she has some other things going on. I purchased some and let some people borrow it. I need to get my book back, to be honest. But let's see. I'm going back to the chat. To expand on what you're saying, Bear Fruit, when you lose weight, you do feel better. Yes, you do, Diva Jones. Yes, in a lot of ways, in a whole lot of ways. Are there? Yes, it's basically fruit smoothies. Yes, spinach, kale, mixed greens for your greens, your base, water, bananas. This is the pineapple one, and this is my favorite. So it has pineapple, peaches, and bananas and spinach. Oh my god, it's delicious. It's delicious. Mango. She has a lot of great. I need to drink it. It's hard to drink and talk, but and it's cold because the fruit is frozen. It's frozen fruit. So when you put it in there, it's real cold. It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. So tell me, you all, what all are you all thinking about growing for your fall garden? Go ahead and put that in the chat if you don't mind. And one other thing I want to mention is thank you, subscribers. Thank you, fam. Thank you for coming to my house today. And thank you for coming this way every single time I put out a video. Man, like y'all are really rocking it out. I have went over 300 subscribers, and I'm really, really excited about that. I'm a small channel, but I want to grow. I want to grow. And so I want to put out really good content. So I am down for suggestions as well. I'm trying to, as things come to me in the garden, pest issues, just anything that comes to me in the garden, I'm trying to remember. I'm making a list on the board back here. This is my chalkboard wall in my office, and I'm trying to make a list of things to put out, content to put out, things that I can do. But I would love suggestions and ideas right now, if you have any, of what kind of content to put out. Anything that you were wondering about my garden. Again, I'm a beginner, so but I'm down for option or for ideas and trying to figure out what to do here. Let's see. Anything that's pest resistant. Okay. So I did a video about heat resistant greens because, as I've learned in my garden, Swiss chard and Paris Cost lettuce, hands down, they can take the sun. Now, my backyard gets about the sun starts poking through around 10:30 a.m. 11, and so till about 5, yeah, 5 or 6, I think my backyard is getting sun. So that's a pretty significant time, and for the greens to grow back there, yeah, I think it's not, actually, it's not quite. It might be 6 hours. I think I get about 6 hours, 5.5, 6 hours of sun in the backyard, and so for the lettuce or greens to take that type of heat. Dinosaur kale, it's thriving. I haven't eaten my dinosaur kale this year. It's basically been a pest catcher. Like everything's going there. Aphids, the cabbage moth. I'm trying to get it. I guess I'm placing bait. I've learned that some things you can bait aphids, like you can use nasturtiums. Um, I found out sugar snap peas, they love those. I didn't mean to do that, but they just help themselves. But that's what I'm noticing. Dinosaur kale, nasturtiums, and sugar snap peas are gonna have aphids all over them, everywhere. So I'm gonna try to do something different in the fall to prevent the aphids or to minimize them on my peas, because I really wanted those sugar snap peas. I wanted those sugar snap peas so bad, and it didn't work out. So I'm gonna try it again in the fall. But yes, I can think about that and see. Let's see what else y'all doing here. Um, all the brassicas, greens, and carrots. Okay, yeah, I was successful. This year is my first year being successful. Greens, carrot, any brassica, and carrots especially. I tried to sow carrots one year and I just bombed, and I really think I just sowed the seeds too deep. But yes, okay, same for me. Mama tried homestead. Okay, good. Brussels sprout. I don't grow Brussels sprout. I don't eat Brussels sprouts a lot. We buy them at the store. I This year maybe twice. But my mom loves Brussels sprouts and she's growing them. So I could do another episode of reading for you and check out her crop and harvest and see what tips she has. Yeah, yeah. Um, Also gonna try Christmas. But what is a Christmas potato? I've never heard of a Christmas potato. Onions and garlic. Okay. Yep. This year is my first year growing. Well, not my first year growing garlic, but I didn't do well with garlic this year. So I'm gonna take another shot in the fall. Onions, yes. Bunching onions seem like the easiest to me. The bulby ones, like the red burgundy onion or the yellow sweet onion. This is my first year. They're in the ground, but I don't know if I have bulbs. I don't see bulbs on top of the soil. I just see the green shoots, and I know I can still use the green shoots, but I want to, you know, harvest bulbs, and so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, those are great ideas. Um, let's see. You didn't like them either, but I have to tell you how to cook them to where they will make you slap your mama. Okay. All right. You're talking about Brussels sprouts. Okay. I'm open for that. My husband did a great job. He roasted them and did something else. I don't know what he did, but they were good. But I've always been anti Brussels sprouts. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Please do. Ask my mom. My mom. Yes, I'll ask my mom. Yes, I love that. I don't know. I'm not making fun of you at all. I just love it. Okay, Christmas potatoes seem to be the tradition in the UK. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of Christmas potatoes. That's the other thing about gardening. Like I just the creator is definitely a master creator. And gosh, there are just so many different varieties of food. I mean, there's a gazillion different varieties of peas and potatoes. I mean, just it's amazing to me. Amazing to me. And then how he's gifted other people, humans, us, to create different varieties as well. Um, and you may feel some kind of way about hybrid things, but whatever. I mean, I'm just making a point. It's just amazing to me how many different varieties. Okay, Mama Trot Homestead, you're gonna go fix some lunch. Okay, have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it says I have 6 people in the room, and I think I only have maybe 2 people in the chat. Where everybody at? Holla at me. Tell me how you doing. What zone are you in? Are you thinking about growing for the fall? What I grow says main crop potatoes taken out and then a second crop growing. It is not a variety of potato. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. That keyboard's broke. That's okay. And I wanted to try lives at different times during the day too, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I do have some part-time hustles. I'm trying my hand at entrepreneurship. I have been for the last 4 years, and so I do have two or three or four streams of income. My husband does work a full-time job to support us. But I understand people may be at work and that kind of thing. But I want to try to see what time of day typically works best to have these live streams. Yeah, every day hustling. Yep, yep. It is not an easy thing to do. Um, it's definitely entrepreneurship. This smoothie is so good. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, but sometimes I wondered, like, do I really got it? Like, do I got what it takes? Because I have been tested this year, and I mean I've been tested every year, but this year I have just beat myself up. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I have beat myself up about um, all kinds of stuff, and it's just just like gardening, you win some, you lose some, and that's just what it is. It really is what it is. And I feel like I know that in my head, but I've got to have that in my heart. Like really like own that. Like this is just the way it is. And there's nothing you can do to change people. There's nothing you can do to change the situation, the environment, the climate, the weather. There's nothing you can do. So you just have to do the best that you can do. The best that you can do. Hey, Terry Smith, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the live. This is Barefoot Gardening here. I hope that you are doing well. Tell us what zone you are in. Where are you in the country, in the world? Thank you so much for coming in. We're just talking about all kinds of things. We're talking about fall gardening. We talked about my butterfly caterpillars. They're gone. This is the third day, and on the third day, they are gone. I don't know if they got ate by birds or what it is. I hope not. I hope they found a new place to be, and I hope we see some caterpillars soon. But they are gone off of the deal. I made some videos and about or I made a video about the butterfly caterpillars. I think they were swallowtail, black swallowtail butterflies, caterpillars, but they're gone. We're talking about drinking green smoothies. We're talking about gardening. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Wherever the chat leads, I guess. And so, hey, from Zero to Homestead is back in the house. Thank you for coming back to the house. Um, I think it is not a smoothie. It looks more like a cocktail. Yes, and sometimes, listen, sometimes you have to do things to trick your brain. Okay, yeah, sometimes you have to do things to trick your brain. So I got this in a nice little wine glass, um, and drinking it up like that. Yeah, sometimes I have to trick myself. I can't just put it in a, uh, one of those to go cups or canisters. That's not sexy to me. I got to put it in a wine glass. It helps me get through it sometimes. This is tasty. I mean, most of them really are tasty, tasty, tasty smoothies. Okay. uh and really, I'm not going to drink. And the book says, I mean, the book says that you don't have to stick to necessarily the routine here. If you find a smoothie that you don't like, I mean, you just really can't stomach it, go to something you like. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you at all. So I love it. And this book also gives you a shopping list, so I don't have to guess about what to buy at the store. Let me show y'all so y'all can see. Um, where is it? Well, is that? I know y'all believe me. It's in here. Here go the recipes for the smoothies. Right there. See that? But it gives you a shopping list. So you go shopping twice. For the first 5 days, you buy a certain amount, and then you go back for the second fall. Yeah, there it is. See there? Yeah. So I don't have to think too much about it. It's just one of the things that worked for me. So if you're just not coming in, please hit that like button if you don't mind. And let me go to the chat. Okay, Terry Smith is from Michigan. What's up? You're not sure what zone I just watch and learn. Okay, cool. You can go to the Farmer's Almanac. Just Google Farmer's Almanac, or you can just say, what is my hardiness zone in Google, and type in your zip code, and you can find out what zone you are. If you're interested in gardening, it's very important to figure out what zone you are in, because certain vegetables and fruits do not grow well in certain climates. And it also can give you some information on what to start with when you're spring gardening, what to grow when you're summer gardening, or gardening in the summer, and then fall gardening. So it's really neat to check that out. They make it foolproof. Yes, they do. They really do. Because I need that. Yeah, I need that. Let me go back up just a bit to the chat. Um, you think, oh man, you think the butterfly caterpillars got ate or made cocoons? I didn't see any cocoons hanging off of the deal. I didn't know if they would make it on the deal or if they would move somewhere else. But I didn't see any. Um, I hope it's the. I think the latter is what you said. They made cocoons. I hope so. I had some butter. I mean butterfly milkweed to plant this year, and I did not do that. And so I was bummed out anyway, because I really want to create these massive strips of pollinator, gardens on the sides of the house, on the fence line. Like, I want it to be fully for pollinators and plant, be intentional about what I plant. And I did not get to do the milkweed this year. So I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna have any butterflies. But yeah, they just popped up. So it was really a treat. I do so many smoothies. I love kale, mint, and carrots. Okay, so Terry says, okay, and I have not, these are fruit smoothies mostly. The greens in here obviously are veggies. So, but that's the most you're going to put in these smoothies from this particular cleanse. So, it's kale, spring mix, and spinach. Okay, but yeah, I'm trying to get more into the vegetable only smoothies, or maybe more of a veggie mix and a little bit of fruit, because this is mostly fruit. And this is also really good for me because it's sweet, and that's my one of my demons, really. Okay, is sweets. And gosh, I just love bakery fresh Desserts. I don't really go for the Oreos or I mean, I can eat them, but it's not sexy. If I go to a bakery anywhere, in a grocery store, out like, mom and pop bakery or whatever, that's what I love. I have an eye for bakery goods. Yeah. Yeah, I love those. Um, let's see who else is in the house. Four Horns. Hey, what's up, Four Horns Farm? Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. They make their cocoons in a tree or something. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Let's see. Diva says, I had to resign myself to drinking veggies. My mouth can't handle it, so I make sure when I cook, I work veggies into my food obsessively. Yes. And I think that's the give and take to me, for me too. Like, I can drink this because it's really really sweet. Yes, it's green, but you just get over that once you taste it. It's just so delicious. But yes, I love a plate full of veggies. I really do. And my hubby made some zucchini, like chips, fried zucchini chips. He used olive oil, fried them in, seasoned them up, and they were delicious. I've had baked zucchini before. We love zucchini. We buy zucchini all the time. And I tried to grow some this year, but y'all know the squash bugs have been crazy. Miss Craft, hey, hi, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Come on in here. Come on in here. How are you doing? Let us know what zone you are in, or what part of the country you are in, or world, if you don't mind. You see, I made yellow squash casserole, delish, only like 4 ingredients. Yes, I've had I've had a yellow squash casserole before, and it is delicious. I love squash, and that's why I'm so bummed out, because none of my squash plants have done great this year. I found squash bug eggs on my lettuce, y'all. Now that ain't right. That is not right. And it was on the top of the lettuce. Like, because they usually put their eggs on the squash bugs usually lay their eggs on the bottom of the leaves. And that just was not the case. It was not the case. So I don't know what these squash bugs just doing what they want this year. I mean, wherever they want. hmm Okay, Miss Craft is from Memphis. Okay, zone 7B. And Four Horns is in zone 9A, Northeast Florida. Welcome. Okay, great. Ew. So that's something I'm not looking forward to. I don't want to ever dig out a squash vine borer. And I'm pretty sure the first year I started gardening, I had that. I remember cutting. No, I didn't cut it out. I just, and this is without even knowing. I just knew cinnamon does the garden good. At times like that, most pests don't like the smell of cinnamon or pepper flakes or something, stuff like that. But for the specific, because my zucchini plants were gorgeous my first year gardening. My second year gardening, I they were huge, and they were putting on. I probably had about 4 or 5 a plant, and that was great for me as a beginner. Like, my first year ever gardening, I was tickled to death. But I remember that stem, my plant started to lean over and almost looked like the stem was breaking, and it was rotted. And I was like, oh no, something's wrong. So I just caked on cinnamon. I just kept shaking it on there. And then I wrapped it in aluminum foil, and that plant survived and continued to bear fruit for about, and then about 2 or 3 weeks later, it died out. But it survived for a little bit longer. So I was excited. Um, Yeah, those vine borers are nasty. They are so nasty. Four Horn says, I harvested the greens, sh- striped cushal, because of mildew and squash bugs. We had some for dinner last night. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Get your harvest when you can, because and sometimes I just want to. It's a risk, really, because you are sharing some of your food with nature. And I harvested some Roma tomatoes today, and check out my Instagram page. I'm gonna put a picture up soon about my harvest of Roma tomatoes, my first ones for the season. and they were not all that, they were blushing. One of them was almost ripe, but not quite. None of them are quite ripe yet. But I went ahead and took those suckers off because I didn't want the squirrels to get them. My neighbor had 12 to 14, I think, plants last year, tomato plants, just tomatoes. And then he grew pumpkins as well, and watermelon. But the squirrels just kept taking them off, and I would find whole tomatoes with a one bite out of them all last season in my driveway. They would bring them tomatoes off of the van from his yard and eat them in my driveway. So I was always cleaning up rotted food. But yeah. I'm staying far away from squash and zucchini until my thumb gets greener. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. And I don't mean to scare people away from growing squash plants, zucchinis, melons too. Melons too. They squash bugs like melons. So check your watermelons, check your cantaloupe, all of that. But it definitely, it's just any pest issue is a pest. It's pesky. They pesky and they trifling, and you just have to figure out how to work with them or not. I know Beautifulness TV. I was watching one of her videos, and she just went ahead and pulled up all her squash plants because she was like, the pest pressure is just crazy. So she just pulled them up. A lot of gardeners, a lot of farmers. I stopped at a local farm about 3 days ago. No, it was Monday, whatever, how many days that was, on Monday, and they said the same thing, that their crops, their squash crops, zucchini, have been horrible this year, and it's because of the pest pressure and the weather as well. Yeah, definitely don't be afraid to try four horns. I agree, indeed. Yes. Um, Hi, Melanie. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Melanie. I'm so glad to see you here. I'm going back up just a little bit, y'all, in the chat. Good morning. Lisa Gomez is in the house. Hello, Zone 9. Okay. California. Yes, come on. Thank you for coming in on your lunch break. Yes, thank you so much. Anybody when I worked, when I had a job, I would take my lunch to work and end up eating I get there at 9, 8:39, end up eating my lunch at 11. And then I was hungry 2 hours later. Anybody ever do that? I know, right? Crazy. Yes, I fed the bad ones to the pigs. What did you feed? Okay, wait a minute. Let me back up. I planted 5 seeds and got 56 pounds of food. It would have been more. What did you plant? I missed it. 1 minute. Are you talking about your squash still? 4 horns? Because that is a lot of food. See, I want that. Like, I want those huge, and I got to definitely do the work and plant the crops. Y'all see my space in my videos. I do want to expand it a little bit to the front yard in front of that arch trellis. I do want to add a few beds. Okay, squash. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. I don't yeah, I've never gotten, like, I'm finding, if you plant one plant, and maybe because, just again, there's not a whole lot of bees. Bees are scarce nowadays, y'all. That's why I'm getting to really, really interested in this beekeeping, and it's not just for the honey. Because my understanding is, if you just beekeeping for the honey, you're not gonna. It's not enough to make sure that your hives are healthy and things like that. You're not gonna do well. And people that I'm hearing that get into it, and people have said that, like, I got into it for the honey and I just didn't care. Once I saw they didn't produce honey, or wasn't producing as quickly as I thought, I just let it go. And I'm like, why would you do that? You just killed like thousands of bees, dude. And that's the thing. If you're just in it for the honey, you're not going to be a successful beekeeper. And that's just what I keep seeing and hearing people say. And so man, I understand. And one thing I've tried so hard, and I think she got it, but little big girl farmer understands that our food does not come from the grocery store. Yes, I mean the grocery store doesn't make it, right? If it wasn't for the bees, if it wasn't for the butterflies, wasps even. I don't like wasps. Nobody likes wasps swimming around their head and floating around outside, you know. I don't want to get stung. And you know what? I feel like, yes, I don't want it zooming past my face and real close to me, but I feel like, and this might be weird, but I kind of feel like we have an understanding. The wasps that are outside, they see me and they just they go do what they got to do, and they may swing by, but I've never felt threatened or like some like a wasp was trying to attack me. Do y'all feel that way, like the bees and stuff? Like, I have some dope footage. I can't wait to put it out so y'all can see. I've got to edit this video, and I'm hoping that I can get it done today. If I don't get it done today, it will be up by Monday because I have to teach class this weekend. So 20 hours of teaching the curriculum. It's a 20-hour curriculum, but I'm really talking for about 80 hours. Um, and no, it might not be that much, maybe 40 hours. So anyway, I have some dope footage of this bee, and I got so close to the bee. And bumblebees typically are like that, though. They don't mind you being in their space a little bit compared to like honeybees and things like that. But yeah, I can't wait to share that with y'all. Let me get back to this chat because y'all are really talking it up. I'm so sorry. I'm not even paying attention here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're a bus driver, Miss Lisa. Okay. So lunch is breakfast time. Right. Right. I wish I got hungry. You don't get hungry, Diva? Diva, I think I watched that same video. You're talking to Miss Craft, but yes, I watched the channel that boiled mint and basil or mint and something else, oregano or something, in water and sprayed their garden with it as a pesticide or insecticide or whatever you want to call. And she had no bug problems. Yep, she has a balcony. Is that the same person you talking about? I can't think of her name. Oh my god, I can't think of her name. Was it the original Love Bug? I can't remember, but she did that. I saw that, and I want to try. From Zero to Homestead says I don't mind them either, but we just had a hornet's nest appear out of nowhere, the size of a basketball, right over my shed door. Had to get that removed. Oh yes, oh yeah. Now that's too much. That's my one concern about having bees on the property that we have less than an acre. I think it's less than, I don't know how big this property. I think it's less than an acre. And so everything is in close proximity to each other. So if I put the bees on the south side of the house in between my neighbors, that means either my neighbor could get stung. It's like you think about all those things. I don't have like a big, huge backyard. Yeah, my backyard's that big. See, I've seen that. If I put it in the front yard, there's not a lot of people in the front yard, but kids, when they get off the bus and stuff, they walk past my house. This is very residential, so I don't know about putting bees here. I want to. I just want to do it. Um, Maybe on the north side of my house, but then there is a way that you should position your hive based on, I don't know. I have a lot to think about. That's why I'm not just jumping into it. I gotta do some research, more research. Yeah, okay. Diva, she has a deck. Yeah. Um, Wait a minute. Did Gigi's child come in the house? Okay, no. You think it's Gigi's child. Okay. You might be right. World Bee Day 2019. Check out some great videos on YouTube about bees. Yes. Right now I'm looking at Flow. That might not be their whole name, FLOW, but they have a channel, and they have the beehive where you don't have to take out the take apart the hive to get the honey. It can just flow out, okay, of the beehive. I'm looking at their videos for beginners. The hive is pretty, it's not cheap, but I'm considering not that hive specifically the flow hive, but it is interesting to see the mechanics of how that works and everything. Lisa says, sorry, listening but not watching. Please forgive me. I'm shopping at the market. Well, thank you for listening. No. It's cool. Do what you got to do, honey. Multitask. That's what we do. That's what we do best around here. Yeah. Thank you for being here, though. Yes, the wasp. I think four horns. Is that what you're talking about? They come and pollinate and try to stay out of their way. Yeah, they do. The wasp. I think they have been doing the majority of the pollination around here. Yeah. So with the melons, like I was trying to say with my sugar baby watermelon, I have one beautiful sugar baby watermelon, and I'm pretty sure I had two or three plants. I know I gave one to my mom, but I thought I had two plants in the garden. But this one plant had about five or six watermelons forming, but that one is the only one that was successful, or it looks like it's going to be mature. The others did not get pollinated. So then I was like, dang, I got to be more intentional about hand pollinating. But it's like the timing, it's quite interesting. Like you have to get all that down. So I'm not the best at that yet, figuring out when I should start hand pollinating and things like that. But I guess when I see male and female flowers, then I can just go ahead and do that. I did try to hand pollinate the zucchini plant that I've been fussing about for the past couple of videos, and it still didn't work. The squash plant that I have growing in the tires, it also it's doing just like the zucchini plant. It's setting fruit, but then it just rots away, like blossom end rot, or it shrivels up. It's not necessarily rotting, but it's shriveling up. And I'm like, dang, am I not watering enough? And I'm watering, but it's weird. It's just the squash are weird this year. And I have never had this many problems with squash since I've been gardening. I just don't know. I'm considering raising mason bees. Okay, so what is significant about mason bees? Because I haven't learned the different types of bees yet. I'm a baby. I'm a straight beginner, so I'm still learning here. We live on the edge of bear habitat. I need to fence in the property before I do bees. Oh yeah, four horns. Yeah, probably that would be best. Don't want y'all to get attacked by bees while y'all harvesting basil. That would be horrible. Horrible. Okay. But yeah, yep, the flow hive. Four horns. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The flow hive. Diva says I missed a huge opportunity to get a hive for like $20. I was a fool for passing. Yes, you are. You are a straight fool for passing that up. Yep. I said it. Diva Jones 03 is a fool. Yep. My husband wanted a flow hive. I may get one next year. Yeah, they seem pretty decent. Now there's pieces and things you have to buy. If something messes up, you can buy extra pieces. I mean, it's like anything else that you buy though, right? Like if you buy a printer, you need more ink, you have to buy more parts. I don't know. I've heard some people that are strongly against all the fancy hives. They're strongly against it. But whatever works for you. Mhm. Mhm. Believe it or not, this is still cold, y'all. Again, because you're using frozen fruit. It's still cold. And it tastes delicious. Let's see who's in the house. Who's in the house? Uh Hey, yay! Backyard gardeners in the house. So we had backyard gardening in the house earlier, and they had to leave. And then now we have backyard gardener, who is the queen bee of the lives. So welcome. Thank you so much. If y'all don't mind hitting that like button, that would be amazing. That sounds like the backyard gardener too. Y'all be learning from y'all. I really do, because I want to be real good at these lives eventually, and get real good at it. And so guess what I'm drinking, backyard gardener? Look at there. Green smoothie in the house. Yeah. So I was sharing with everyone. This is the book This is the author, JJ Smith. I love this. I love this. Absolutely love this. And right, it's not about being on a diet, it's about lifestyle change. So we talked about that. Check out the conversation if you can. Do a playback, okay, later and check that out. But yes, backyard, I'm down with you. I'm down with you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna, and again, the goal is Diva. Put your, can you please type your channel in the chat? The DJ, is it DJ Lifts? Your workout channel. So I've been going there back and forth, getting her, just watching her, trying to learn what to do in the gym. I mean, you see people do it, you see things and you watch movies, but when you get to the gym, like, I don't have a plan. So if I'm going, do I know how many reps of this I'm going to do? Do I even know what that's called? I don't even know. So, I just, to get more ideas about what to do to work out. I'm at home most of the time too. So if anybody knows any channels where, people are working out in their homes, like they're using stuff around the homes to work out, not workout machines in their homes, because I don't have those. I have an elliptical, but that's it. But things you can do like walking up and down the stairs, or just ideas about how to work out in the home. That would be dope too if y'all could put that in the chat. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get to the Zoe. Hey Zoe, what's up? Welcome. Oh y'all, by the way, if y'all can put what zone y'all were in, that would be amazing. So everybody can know. Diva says they pollinate. I'm assuming you're talking about the wasps. Pollinate just like regular bees, but they are solitary. They don't have a hive with thousands of honeybees. That's right. Yep. Next to my new allotment, people are growing flowers only. That's a benefit for me. Yes, it is. It's a huge benefit for you. What I grow. Yes, I love it. So when you see those big bees, they may be mason bees or bumblebees. Yeah, I think they're bumblebees. Again, I don't know what a mason bee looks like. I have to Google that real quick and look at it. But I think they're bumblebees. But they don't mind me getting in their space. And I can't wait to show y'all what I caught on camera. It's pretty dope. So check that out. They are early pollinators, very gentle, but no honey. Yep, right. Okay, the mason bees. Okay. And I saw a bee today in the garden that I've never seen before. It looked like a honeybee, but it was long. It was a longer bee. And the black stripes were a little bit more defined. Do honeybees have black stripes? I can't remember. But anyway, it was a longer bee. It almost looked like a worm. Not a worm, but like I don't know how to describe it. But it like the size of a peel. It was the length. It was long. And it was a bee. It was some type of bee. Maybe it was a wasp, a type of a different wasp. I don't know, but it was interesting. I've never seen that before. Um, so in a former video, I asked you all. It was the squash bug infestation video. I asked you all to, if you watched to the end, you would have seen it. So how many times I mentioned the weather in that video, because if y'all couldn't tell that day, I was so irritated. I was just irritated. Number one, the squash bug infestation was real. I mean, it was crazy. There were squash bug eggs and babies and families everywhere. And then the humidity was just, I didn't realize after I watched the video as I was editing, I was like, man, I kind of let y'all see how irritable I was that day. I was so irritable. The weather, it was so humid and hot. And I mean, like, I was just dripping, and I was out early. I was like out, it was a little after 8, I think is what I said in the video. And it's like, that still wasn't early enough. This morning I was out at 7:45. It was still humid. So yeah, but I want y'all to do this because, and I think what I'm going to do is have a t-shirt made, a barefoot gardening t-shirt. I'm not going to release what that looks like, because I haven't really figured out what I want it to look like. I have ideas and I have a shirt made already, but I got some positive feedback about starting a line of apparel and some other things with the Barefoot Gardening logo on it. And even though this is way in advance, I will not roll that out for a while because I still got to figure out how to do all this stuff. But I am willing for person, one supporter to get something made for you, to custom make it for just for you with the Bare Fruit Gardening name, perhaps a logo on it. And so it might be a shirt. I think I'm gonna do a shirt. So whoever the winner is, I will announce the winner, and then make sure we connect and communicate so I can get your shirt size and figure out how to get that to you. And then I'll probably send you a free pack of seeds as well. Okay. So if you can go back, and I did not name this live a giveaway. I did not put that in the title of this live, and I did that on purpose. So everyone that's in this live, and I don't mind if you pass the word along, but everyone that has attended the live stream today, you have an opportunity to earn this, or to win this apparel, okay, and a free pack of seeds. So if you can go back though to that video called Squash Bug Infestation, and tell me how many times I mentioned the weather in there, and whoever gets to the closest number of times wins. Okay, so I have the number. I'm not going to tell you the number, but I have the number, and whoever can tell me a number that's closest to what the actual number ends will win that free apparel. How's that? Yeah. Yep. So everybody in the live, you have a chance to win. So go back and watch the video called Squash Bug Infestation, and I think it says and disease as well, because I talked about diseases in my garden. Okay. Hey, bye, Four Horns. Is Four Horns leaving? I think Four Horns is leaving. Thank you for posting, Backyard Gardener. Thank you for posting DJ Lift's channel link. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Oh, Four Horns is leaving. She's going live. I think. I think that's what she's saying. Let me back up here. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here too. It's been an hour, and I do want to attend other people's lives as well, because I like to show the support. Yes, Diva, please do those videos. Please, please, please. Oh, okay. Backyard Gardener said, Four Horns, are you ready to go live? And she says, yes. I think she says, yes, she is. You should definitely do it, Four Horns. Backyard Gardener, you had a live this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all have been talking. I'm behind. I am behind. Oh, okay, Backyard Gardener. You said that you had your green smoothie. You only drank half of it. Now you're hungry as a hostage. Yeah, you got to drink all of it, and then you should probably be eating every 2 hours though. That's the other part of, I don't know what program you're doing, or if you're just making up your own kind of thing, but typically most techniques as far as learning how to clean eating, healthy eating, and if you're doing smoothies and things like that, you should be eating something every 2 hours. So maybe a smoothie, and then 2 hours later some type of snack. In this book, they tell you to eat raw vegetables, crunchy vegetables, and peanut butter, apples, carrots, things like that are crunchy. You can get a handful of peanuts or almonds, eggs, boiled eggs. Yep. And even like they have a Facebook page group. You should check that out. 10-day green smoothie cleanse, where they list all the snacks that you can have. The different people have come up with recipes, like putting their snack options together to form a little nice little snack. Tuna fish is now allowed, and things like that. So yeah, you got to eat though. You got to eat. You can't be hungry, because then you'll be irritable and make yourself sick too. And make sure you're drinking plenty of water, at least 64 ounces. So that's like 4 16-ounce bottles of water, and you are golden. Let me see. Wait a minute, y'all about to Four Horns and Backyard Gardener? Y'all about to do a live together? Miss Craft, you might be right. That probably was a yellow jacket. Yep. Now that I think about it. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, so everybody's pumping up Four Horns. Yes, Four Horns. Do that live, girl. Yes, I love how y'all are encouraging her. I love it. Yes. Okay, so I am Friday at 3 p.m. What are you doing on Friday at 3 p.m., Diva? Mm. Diva, you going live on Friday? This Friday? I am there. If you can do Friday at 3. Yes. Yes. Okay. Friday at 3. I'm gonna put that in my calendar. And I'm gonna be running around, but I will definitely be there. Congratulations. Yes, Diva. Diva Jones is going live on tomorrow at 3 o'clock. All right, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat. Thank you so much in the live. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. We turn it up. Yes. Turn up. Hello. I love it. I love it. Yes. Turn up, turn up, turn up. I know, right? Somebody tell Dee Dee. Dee Dee's pharmacy's been MIA. I don't know where she at. I hope she didn't get too frustrated. She just threw in the towel because she was having some problems. You hear me? In her garden. And I mean, this year has just been pest pressure has been crazy for most gardeners. For most gardeners this year, pest pressure has just been crazy. So yeah, yeah. So guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Hope not either. And I think she's in Carolina with lead. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember where everybody's at. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. I remember your names because I see them and I'm on your channels a lot. But like, I what zone and all that in, I just be forgetting. I hope not, because Led was discouraged, wasn't he? Yeah, he was discouraged. Yeah, it's easy to get discouraged though. I mean, because you working hard to take care of stuff, and I mean it is like your little babies out there, and then when something works out or they look sick or I feel the same way with my actual child. It feels like they're your actual babies, these plants, and some of us do have plant babies for real. And my house plants have not been getting any attention. I can admit that my house plants have not. My garden plants though, outside, yes, I'd be trying to make sure. But there's one or two sometimes that you just have to just let go, and they have to go on to glory. They really do. And there's just nothing that you can do. I do miss DD. Yep, yep, I really do miss DD. And Backyard Gardener, I did forget to tell you that I was going live, and that was just a slip of the mind. You reminded me yesterday, and I still forgot. But I really do support. Backyard Gardener is a supporter, okay, like loyal ride or die supporter. If she trusts you, and you trust her, she is gonna, I mean, do what she got to do. And sometimes you don't even be realizing what she's doing. And sometimes, like after the fact, I'd be like, wait a minute, she told me what? She'll do what for me? Oh my God, that's pretty dope. Like you will let everybody know that I'm going live like that. That's just something I man, and then I forget. But I won't forget that again. So, but yes, Backyard Gardener, thank you so much. Like you are truly a friend, you truly a virtual friend at this point. Like I really appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm very grateful for your support. But yeah, I do miss Dee Dee. We gotta figure out where she at. We do gotta figure out where she at. Um, what else, y'all? What else, y'all? What else is going on? There are some. Has anybody ever heard of a blueberry tomato? Somebody, I was watching somebody's channel. I can't even remember, but they were growing blueberry tomatoes. Yes, she is diva. I know that. I know that because I'm the same effect, the same results. Yep, yep. But yeah, so I'm looking into these blueberry strawberries. I mean blueberry tomatoes. Um, I and currants. Has anybody ever grown currants before? I've never grown those either, but I'm looking for a variety of currant tomatoes to grow. Which ones do you all like? So I can write it down real quick. Malabar spinach. I know that vines, and but I'm interested to know what type of, do you use it like a regular spinach? Like, so can I put it in smoothies, or is it best like cooked? Just some ideas about Malabar spinach. Thank you, Backyard Gardener. Thank you. You like family too, really. I grow the yellow ones and the red ones. If you want seeds, let me know. Barefoot, I'll send you some. Which one? The currant tomatoes? You grow those? Okay. Yeah, I would appreciate that. Sure thing. I will email you. Yeah, I would love some seeds. But yeah, I want to try currant tomatoes, and this is stuff I'm thinking of next year. Red Russian kale. Has anybody ever grown red Russian kale before? Oh Lord, they turn into a jungle diva. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen the yellow currant tomatoes mostly in people's videos. I just didn't know what they were called. Okay. And then another okra was the emerald okra. I heard about that. Somebody said it wasn't as slimy as the other crimson and red burgundy okra that they've tried. Emerald okra. It's not as slimy. So I was like, huh, that's worth a shot. Was that you, Zoe? Did I watch a video? Did I watch a video of you saying that about okra? It probably was. I again, I don't remember. I just watched so many videos, y'all. Yesterday, and this is pretty sad, but yesterday was one of those days where you just didn't feel like I ain't feel like do nothing, and I didn't. but sit here on this YouTube channel and are on YouTube and watch videos all day. I was in lives. I was probably in 3 or 4 lives and just took it all in. So once you get going and you see so much stuff, you don't remember who said what. And but if it was you, Zoe, then I believe you. But I want to try the emerald okra as well. And I'm going to try to buy seeds from Baker Creek. I have never purchased from them. Most of my seeds came from the Dollar Tree or migardener.com. And I did purchase some seeds from Callie Kim, gardenandhome.com as well. But that's where my seeds came from last year. So I'm excited to purchase more seeds. And I have tons left, so I'm not going to purchase a whole lot, but I am going to purchase some from Baker Creek next season. All right, y'all. All right. Well, it has been what, like an hour, 20 minutes about. And so I thank you all so much. Thank you for everyone that came in and chatted it up with me and chatted up with each other. Really, this is a community and I really appreciate y'all's support. And so if y'all can do that for me, let people know that I'm going to try to go live once a week. And I'm going to try to do better about um, being consistent with that. And then I'm just trying to figure out time of day I should go live. I know a lot of people, once they get off work, that's good. But, surprisingly, yesterday when I was in these lives, I mean, these people had, and yes, they were bigger channels than me, but, a significant amount of people were in these lives. I mean, 30, 40 people were in these lives, and it was in the middle of the day. So, I'm just trying to figure out if people wake up more in the mornings and want to go live, or want to engage in the live streams, or if they're more midday or evening person. So, and I may do some of each. I don't know. But thank you all so much for Backyard Garden talking about this slime. You love slimy okra. Ugh. Put it. Oh no. And then that's another thing. I cannot do black eyed peas. I grew up eating black eyed peas. I think some people call them cow peas. Mm-mm. Yes, Zoe, I feel the same way. Okra and black eyed peas, bad, bad. But I will not eat a black eyed pea now. I just can't do it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Now the okra, I prefer. We haven't cooked it yet here, since like my husband has not cooked the okra. He can't eat okra in gumbos and stuff. He has to have it fried. I just been munching it raw. I like it raw, but that sliminess or putting it in a salad, but that sliminess get me. It do get me. But it's okay if it's with other stuff. Yeah, so I'll be biting the okra and then popping something else like a grape or something, and it kind of helps with the sliminess. But yeah, it's very profound, the sliminess. Y'all just lady cream peas. What is that? I ain't never heard of the lady cream pea. There's just so much stuff. Purple hall peas. Mm-mm. I haven't heard of any of this stuff. She ain't living backyard. Purple hull peas. They're in the cowpea family, but they are white. Yeah, I've never heard those. Yeah, you're welcome. Diva said, thank you for having us over to the crib. Thank y'all for coming to the house. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all are so much fun. And thank you for all liking the video and everything. Thank you for engaging in the stream. That makes a difference when people engage versus just coming in and just to be coming in. I don't know. You don't say nothing, but you just come in. I don't know. Mm-mm. But I'm gonna finish this up and run a few errands before I go get a little bigger FARMacy with her granny. Loving on her granny. And I will holler at y'all later. I love y'all so much. Again, make sure you check out that video, squash bug infestation and disease. Count how many times I mentioned the weather, and then post your comment on this live stream, or you can post it on the squash bug uh, video if you want to too. I'll go back and forth and look at those, and whoever gets closest to the number, then I will give y'all some things. Okay. And this is just again to honor all the people that support me. And typically the folks that come to the live stream are the most loyal anyway. So that's why I did not announce that I was giving away anything for this particular giveaway. But yeah, I'm looking to grow, y'all. So please like, share, subscribe. If you are new, thank you so much for joining us. I will see y'all next time. We are out. Love y'all. Peace.